Eris, because of your lack of fan, you have been eliminated from this mini. Thank you so much.
No.
And this is our final 3. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do it this time.
It wasn't me.
I did.
Just left.
Anyway, Kia ora! That's the intro we use for these that we haven't for any other episode, but I'm going to start using it. Kia ora!
Yeah.
Welcome to The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast where we put the tea in reality, and you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, a Say Something Gay, here today with water as always, but also drinking my lifeblood, aka a blackberry grapefruit blended Red Bull concoction situation from Dutch Bros. If you know, you know.
Slay.
And I am Sam DMV, also known as Sam de Monteverde, also known as Anissa Long, your fellow friendly trans non-binary Filipino Canadian, mentally unstable, hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scarborough, if you want to be specific. And I have some Kirkland Signature Natural Spring Water, not sponsored by, but please sponsor me, from Costco.
Yeah.
She ate. And I was almost murdered by Bailey Bubbles, and all I got was this lousy concussion. Eris Envy, your punk rock Carrie Fairy, drinking a warm iced tea that I've completely drank by now.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
My name is Reya, and hello, gorgeous. Wow, don't you look stunning? You know, we've been through a lot, us girls and I. You can call us sisters, but in my world, we're colleagues. Stars, a team destined for the biggest promotion of our lives, and we've already won, baby. And I'm drinking piss, but from a fancier bottle.
Ooh! I would also like to fully acknowledge that I think that is the first time Reya has hit her cue. And I just want to congratulate her on that. I was like, I didn't even have to cue her in. I'm so proud.
Listen,
5, 6,
He's a
10,
top
Baba.
I'm a
rank, you did
practical
catch the
learner.
drift. Eh?
Not you referencing the universally recognized worst verse in Drag Race history.
It's down under.
All the franchises.
That is true. We are here down under episode 4. I feel like this. I don't know if it's just because of how saturated the Drag Race market is at this point, but like, I feel like this season has gone by so quickly. Like, we're halfway
It's
through.
only episode 4. Yeah.
But we're
Yeah,
halfway
but I
through.
mean,
It's only 8 episodes.
Drag Race France
Okay.
felt like it was over in a heartbeat. Like,
That's
it felt like yesterday we started Drag Race France.
I suppose that's what happens when you have a cast of 10 queens.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to give a quick shout out to Bodhi Snatcher. So Bodhi is currently in Spain, and they were watching the tour for season 2 of Drag Race España, so Hotel de las Reinas. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but they bumped into Inti, and Inti was super nice and took photos with Bodhi and her partner.
I-N-I-N-T-I. Big fat pussy. Inti. I love Inti. Oh my goodness. But we're not talking about Spain today, thankfully. We're talking about Down Under. This was another pretty decent episode.
This was watchable.
Yeah.
This season is watchable.
It already surpassed my expectations.
My
Yeah, the
expectations
bar
were
has
on
been-
the ground. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
but we're gonna start the episode. Pamara's gone.
Oh, pomegranate 8.
I forgot that you started calling her Pomegranate 8.
Or Pombez, as you
Pombez.
started, and then got shut down by Logan.
Why? Because she's a delicious snack
Well, she's
that I
gone.
can't find anywhere.
She's gone and sets up Minnie's villain arc for the episode, saying, "Watch your delivery." This episode's drinking game. Drink every time Minnie Cooper says "delivery." It's a lot.
Minnie Cooper, the super duper Minnie Cooper, Cooper Trooper, Paratrooper, Hex.
Super
You
duper
cross her,
Cooper,
you go
lights are gonna
home.
find me.
shining like the sun.
Baba. Anyway, So now this whole okay. I have to preface all of the drama of this episode by saying this is all fucking stupid. Literally, all of the drama that happens in this episode is so stupid. But Beverly, they're sitting down after the runway, after Bev won the lip sync. And she's like, you know, now that she's been eliminated, I feel like I could finally like actually say how I felt about working with Kamara. I felt very stifled by her. And like we could all see it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that she got the opportunity to verbalize that. But now Minnie has decided that she's going to hyperfixate on this comment and bring it up 7 different times in this episode.
Her slay, honestly. I lived.
When it's not even her issue. But it sent her home. Spoiler, but it sent her home. So, was it worth it in the end? No.
Was it that they sent her home or was it the lip sync?
Oh God, we'll talk.
We'll get into that later in this episode. However, I am
hell.
still a militant Minnie Cooper defender, and I just thought
I like her a lot. But
she was
like,
giving us good
Me
fucking
too.
television. It is nice to have someone on Drag Race who doesn't give a shit about what the audience or what the fans are going to think and just says what they want to say. Which is
Well,
kind of
like
how I
that.
feel about Drag Race Philippines as well. Like, they just say what they want to say and they say
we've
how they mean it.
got that in Philippines. Watch that episode when it comes out. I don't know if it's come out at this point when you're watching this. I don't
We've
know.
not
what
even filmed
order they're
it.
going. We've not even filmed it. I don't know what order they're going up. We're having that now in Down Under in Philippines and also in Canada. And
Yeah.
it's been a very refreshing cycle of Drag Race, honestly. Because I know by the end of All Star 7, we were all trudging through that season.
Yep.
It was rough. And then I love Hannah in confessional just being like, I'm surprised that Spankie is doing this well. And honestly, me too, girl.
I mean, we all saw that it was kind of like an older queen. Oh, she's going to struggle at Drag Race. And that was the kind of storyline that we were expecting in episode 1.
See, here's the thing. I didn't think Spankie was going to struggle because she's older. I thought she was going to struggle because some of the first 2 episodes, the looks were like bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on that same boat with
As
Eris.
opposed to Minnie, who I thought Minnie was potentially going to be a finalist because Minnie, I felt like all of Minnie's looks have been very strong. We'll get into the clown look later, but I'm sorry, I loved this episode. I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm like devastated by the elimination, I love this episode.
It is
a good
chaos
episode.
from start
It's
to finish.
a solid episode.
Honestly. So we go back into the workroom the next day, and there's a lovely, like, kind of serious conversation where Hannah brings it to the group, like, hey, is anybody else like exhausted? And so they talk about just like this is one of the few times that I've seen like on the show people, like contestants, recognizing that like Drag Race is hard and it's really hard on you. And they talk a lot about not having their support systems as well, which is a really big thing. Without my support system, I would crumble to pieces. I don't know how I don't know how I ever think I would do well in a Big Brother house because I wouldn't. I'd be the player that infamously walks on like episode like 14 or something. No, I never would, but like it would be difficult, is what I'm saying.
Meanwhile, whilst they were having this conversation, RuPaul was in the other room sweating buckets because he's worried the queens are going to unionize.
Do you think RuPaul really cares that much?
Do you remember in season 7? We shall not do drag.
Yeah.
They kind of slayed.
Honestly. But RuPaul does finally decide to come into the workroom. There's no mini challenge. It's just Snatch Game.
Snatch Game.
Hello,
gorgeous. Wow.
My favorite challenge. I love a good Snatch Game. And this was a pretty decent one. I'm not mad at this Snatch Game on a whole. There were a lot of really bad performances, Minnie Cooper, but you can't even say that was good. Hi, I'm Ellen.
You didn't need to snake her like that.
I love Minnie, but I'm gonna call her shit out when it was bad, and it was bad.
God bless her, honestly.
No. It's Minnie Cooper's interpretation of Ellen DeGeneres was bad.
Lesbian.
Hi,
No,
I'm
no,
Ellen
no.
DeGeneres.
No. Minnie Cooper's interpretation of Blair St. Clair as Ellen DeGeneres was really bad.
Not
I'm
the
Ellen
Bar St.
DeGeneres.
Clair.
Literally end
Oh.
every sentence with "I'm Ellen DeGeneres."
Hi, I'm Ellen.
So, what?
That's me, Ellen.
These were no, they were on the opposite end of the Ellen
Oh.
spectrum. We had Blair St. Clair as Ellen with anxiety disorder, and we had Minnie Cooper as Ellen on way too many caffeine pills.
And
I
from
was
the
gonna
South,
say-
apparently.
I was gonna say on speed because that feels more accurate. Anyway, there were a couple of cute workroom things. I don't remember who it was that asked, but someone asked Yuri who she was doing, and she's like, "I'm doing your mom."
Oh, yeah.
slayed.
I think it was Spankie.
Probably. They do some walkthroughs. I didn't really write anything down about the walkthroughs, but after that, Kween Kong says that she feels really seen after her conversation with RuPaul.
Oh.
Ru kind of like breaks
Right.
it down for Kween and is like, give yourself permission to have fun. And instantly Kween is like a different Queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very happy to see it because I am a big fan. So
Yes.
It's the push
Um,
that she needs to get wins.
right. There was one walkthrough that I, in particular, do remember, and it is from the one and only lovely Super Duper Trooper Minnie Cooper.
I had that as my next point, but you start it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't realize that. So
Oh, no,
we
you're
get,
good.
so obviously we get to Minnie Cooper, and Minnie Cooper is telling Ru about the celebrity that he is going to impersonate, being the one, the only Ellen DeGeneres.
I'm Ellen.
I'm Ellen. So we get a little sample of that. I don't know if that came first or this incident, but or I don't remember. Sorry, I should say.
The walkthrough came. Are you talking about the Bev versus Minnie?
Yes.
That came afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, because after this like sample, we have Ru and Stitches, and we get this little thing from like either Hannah or Molly saying like, "Oh yeah, Minnie can just raise an eyebrow and Ru's and Stitches."
Correct.
I guess. So then right afterwards, I know I remember Ru ends up asking Minnie a question, and Minnie ends up bringing that situation.
The Bev and Pamara of it all.
Yeah.
Into the fold. Yeah, it's why she brought it up to RuPaul, I'm not sure.
Drama.
I guess, but like I kind of agree with what Molly said later. Like whatever shit is happening in the workroom should stay in the workroom, and I don't feel like that was a conversation that RuPaul needed to be a part of in that moment. Like obviously she's gonna see it because she's the executive producer of the show. But like, I don't think RuPaul needed to be made aware of this situation, especially by Minnie of all people. I love Minnie. Don't get me wrong. Love Minnie. Thank you for watching our podcast, Minnie. Oh, what the hell? I don't
did you
do
do that?
There's different settings on the back end. I didn't touch it.
Not the
but-
back end.
No, I put my
Backhand.
Apple remote down and accidentally pressed on the mouse pad.
Oh no. But no, so I love Minnie. Also, Minnie, thank you for watching our podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your lovely message, Minnie. It really meant a lot to me in that moment.
I'm so sorry that I have to shit on you for most of this episode, but I love you.
Logan.
She knows. Okay, this happened
Anyway,
a year
like-
ago.
Anyway.
Anyway. I don't particularly think it needed to be brought up by Minnie. I think if it was brought up by Beverly, I think that's a talk to have between RuPaul and Beverly. I just didn't.
Here's the thing.
see
I
the
don't
need for
don't
Minnie.
really believe that Minnie probably went into that walkthrough with the intention of bringing that up.
I don't either.
it probably just came out and then she just kept spilling her mouth about it, which happens which happens sometimes. I mean, I agree. I don't think it necessarily needed to be mentioned, but I don't think it was as big as a deal as Bev made it out to be, because Bev was like, it felt like Bev thought that she was trying to Bev came across like she felt like Minnie was trying to set her up to be in the bottom of the episode or to make RuPaul not like her. It's like, RuPaul does not really, we know RuPaul really does not care that much about the contestants from what we see, at least as viewers.
She
and
can't
what we find
remember
out.
Jinx Monsoon's name, and Jinx just won Drag Race twice.
She crowned her
Like-
literally months ago, and she forgot her fucking name. This one, as she called her. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think there was much malice in it.
I agree with that, but I didn't love the way it came off. That's all.
Yeah.
Party.
Again,
Honey.
it's about the delivery.
It's about the delivery.
Ah, Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres is a rock goddess.
Is a rock goddess.
Ellen DeGeneres is a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I love that you were frozen when you said that.
No, no, not this. Anyway, Snatch Game.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's talk about Snatch Game.
That was the Snatch Game theme, Eris.
Oh, I was like, why are we walking children in
Everage.
necklace?
Bow, bow.
Yeah. Da.
Anyway, let's keep talking about Minnie Cooper as Ellen. Hi, I'm Ellen.
Ellen.
Correction, she was Ellen DeGeneres' sister working at a lesbian bar. Bellen.
This is not Ellen. This is my granddad.
No! No, not your granddad. That's so rude.
It's the jumper. I don't know.
Yeah.
She looks like she just won the most recent
Oh.
season of The Amazing Race, hosted by Phil Kogan.
That feels like a reference I'm not smart enough to get.
Me too.
And I just had, oh dang it, Logan, come back.
Logan, come back. We need you to get this reference no one else gets.
I think
Y'all can't do a goddamn thing without me. What do you need?
Sorry, no, I said something and it didn't hit, but I knew you would get the reference. But doesn't this Ellen DeGeneres kind of look like Pen Holderness from The Amazing Race?
Yes.
Oh, you got her, girl.
I'm not gonna be able to unsee it.
Well,
Oh, anyway. Hi, I'm Ellen. Sorry, I needed to get a Band-Aid because I was bleeding. We're fine
Also,
now.
it doesn't even look like that anymore. It never did, or it doesn't. It hasn't looked like it since like 2005.
I'm so sorry, but Minnie just looks like a man that's trying to be Ellen and isn't.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Ellen.
but I totally see like Ellen wearing something like this. Like,
Oh, absolutely. This is an Ellen outfit. It's just
it's
not
an
She is
Ellen
Ellen.
giving-
outfit.
she is giving maths teacher a couple years away from retirement.
yeah.
Hates the kids, but has to stay in the job because she needs that pension fund to hold up.
That part, yeah. She looks like my middle school math teacher.
I
Like,
think
in all seriousness.
with doing talk show characters, I feel like they either have to have something that as a person hosting, they can hold the show on their own, or it's just going to flop because most talk show hosts rely on the guests' banter going back and forth, and it's just not the same on Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Snatch Game, you don't have any of the power.
When I saw what Minnie was trying to do, like actively interacting with everybody else in the thing, but like I wish she had gotten up at one point and had been like, and now we're gonna dance. Like everyone who's done Ellen has not truly done Ellen. They've done like a pared back version of Ellen. And I just want someone to go like full crazy Ellen, like do the stupid white lesbian dance moves. Like, call everybody out. bring on random celebrity guests, like fake celebrity guests. Like, I want someone to do that. And this was just Minnie Cooper saying, "Hi, I'm Ellen," for 10
You
minutes.
couldn't even get the be kind to one another.
Right. I'm like, I wish you'd closed Snatch Game with that. Like, that would have been funny.
Yeah.
But
Anyways, moving on.
It just wasn't good.
okay, you don't get to be butthurt here.
I'm
I
not
know
being
she's your
butthurt. I'm not.
I disagree, bitch.
Well, you're
You're
entitled
sitting
to.
there flicking everybody off. I'm sad too, but I'm still doing the damn thing.
Don't talk about Eris's bedroom activities on the pod.
Ray, I'm going to push your trailer into a lake.
Caravan.
I don't give a fuck.
Someone's beefing.
Damn.
Okay. This was.
Kween Kong as Nene leaks.
There was moments where this was really good, and there was moments where I thought this was just giving answers.
This was better than Peppermint.
It was better than Peppermint.
Better than
I think
Peppermint.
Yeah.
My favorite
still
moment
didn't
was-
do the. She still didn't do the bloop. Like, that never came up. I'm like, what is happening?
He did at the very
I-
start.
Did she?
Yeah, but it was quiet. It wasn't like a.
I only
meaningful.
watched the Snatch Game once. I'm gonna be honest. I only got to watch it.
Yeah,
Really shitty.
I think a lot of the references she was making seem very like kind of like Gen Z almost.
Eris,
well.
stop popping your pimples on the podcast.
Sorry, I've got an ingrown hair on my titty.
And you decide to show it to the camera.
I'm trying to see it
Again?
so I can get it. Leave me alone.
I mean, I
Eris
No.
can't afford a mirror.
I'm struggling. Leave me alone.
This is why you don't shave your tits. Anyway.
And who was blowing my fucking phone up?
I mean, it was okay. Like there were some parts where I laughed, but overall as a performance, it was.
I think my favorite moment was when she had an answer, and RuPaul was like, "Oh, it's not a match," and she just goes, "I see you." Like,
I
that
see
just
you.
fucking sent me.
Yeah. I got very nervous when she said she was going to do Nene Leaks because we all know how
Yeah.
bad Peppermint was. Who's
Yeah,
after
that's
Peppermint? Kween Kong. That's the answer.
In the words of wait, who said that?
Jay.
Someone did a song. Oh, Alaska. In the words of Alaska, who's after Peppermint? Bitch, not Shea
It's not
Coulee.
Shea Coulee.
Not
Shea Coulee.
Never forget. I can't.
Yuri
remember that song.
Guaii as Courtney Love. This was
Love.
so good.
I love this
Yeah.
so much.
I'm so happy that we're getting
She's
more out of
Vivica.
Yuri. Like, I'm so happy. This was on the same level as Adore Delano's
I was gonna say.
Anna Nicole Smith. Like, that
Yeah.
level of iconic. I'm gonna remember this performance as Courtney Love. Like, it was so good.
Do you know what? Oh, my air freshener scares me every like 9
Oh.
minutes.
Not the
Harking back to what I said last week about her make, like I'd love to see Yuri with a softer makeup. This
Well,
is
here you go.
this was my opportunity, and I really enjoyed it. And I like
have
her.
your moment, girl.
I'm having my moment.
Have it.
The floor is open. No, I loved this. This was good, really good.
I love that she was just completely fucking out of it. Like, even more out of it than Adore as Courtney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Adore didn't do Adore didn't
Courtney.
do Courtney.
You mean Anna Nicole?
Oh shit. These are different. Oh yeah, these are different people.
Dyslexia on that.
Eris was today years old when they found out that Courtney Love and Anna Nicole Smith are not the same
You're telling me
person.
Courtney Love isn't the drag persona of Anna Nicole Smith?
No, because Anna Nicole Smith has been dead for several years.
Yeah, and Courtney Love killed
That's
Kurt
what-
Cobain.
That's what Courtney Love wants you to think.
Ooh, conspiracies! No, my favorite moment was when she was like, "Fuck my brains out and call me Samantha," and Rue was like, "Why Samantha?"
Samantha?
She's like, "I don't remember the name. Not even my name. I don't remember the name." It was so like, if the winner wasn't the winner, Yuri could have
Yuri.
easily won the Snatch Game. Like,
Yeah.
truly, Yuri for me was
Yeah.
clearly the second best here. And it makes
Yeah.
me so happy because I honestly thought she was going to end up like 6th or 7th robbed, like, quote unquote, weird queen. Like, I really thought that was her fate. And I don't know if it is anymore. And it makes
And
me
that's a
very
slay.
happy.
It makes me very happy. No, I really love this. So I remember her saying, like, in a confessional, being like, "Oh, you know, if I'm gonna do Courtney to Love, I'm just gonna act like me, but stupider."
That's what she did.
She very much did that, but it was also very much a concern because whenever queens say like they're gonna act like themselves to do a celebrity, it usually doesn't go well. Like, I think of the artist formerly known as Tyra Sanchez.
James. Good old
James Ross.
James. Good old James. Well, no, and then the other interesting thing on the flip side of that is, like, in recent seasons, RuPaul has told queens to do someone with a similar personality type, a la trying to get Heidi in Closet to do Phaedra Parks.
Right.
Like, well, in that Snatch Game, she was trying to get everybody to do everybody. And Vanjie was trying to get Jackie Cox to do Julia Roberts. So
No, Vanjie was trying to get Jackie Cox to do her in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And also do Julia Roberts for Snatch Game. Do we think that would be funny, Julia Roberts?
I mean, I feel like Jackie still would have put out
Julia
a good performance,
Roberts.
but I feel like it wouldn't be as iconic as Lisa Rinna.
Well, I'm not saying Jackie specifically, but do we think Julia Roberts would be a good Snatch Game character? I'm not sure.
I don't
think
know.
so.
I really don't know.
I don't know much about her person. Like, I know her movies. I grew up watching a lot of her movies, but like,
Julia
Anyway, I
Roberts.
think Yuri should have won.
Really?
Really, we'll
I don't
we'll
know,
talk
I
about
feel
Hannah in a
like-
minute.
I mean, and we'll get to
Okay.
Hannah, but I feel like Hannah cleared the Snatch Game like violently.
Yeah.
Like, it was a violation of every other person on that panel to have to like stand up against Hannah.
I was like, was there one more person before Hannah? Yes, there sadly was, and it was Bev.
Okay,
Ding dong!
Wrong.
Honestly, if she had just done Katya as Val Garland, that would have been better than anything that came out of her mouth.
I have wanted someone to do Val Garland for so long, and she did. It's just
She looks like Val Garland.
He
I
definitely
have to
looks
say
like Val
that
Garland.
she looks like her.
yeah, and then she was just there like, oh yes, Raven, you have a seductive face that reminds me of lesbianism. I was like, what does that have to do with anything, bitch?
And then she was like, "Oh, I had a black tooth because Val's British."
Hello? Fuck y'all's drag, right?
Listen,
Like,
I'm not gonna
Perfect
see.
teeth. Why
I'm
do you
not
do
going
My
to
all of
teeth
that?
may be yellow, but I have them all. Okay.
I would just like to give a shout out to Narcissa Vice, who was at the roast I did last night in York and Yates, because I said I'm having a stroke. Anyway, Narcissa and me argue like cat and dog, and she wasn't actually part of the roast, but I still, punched her in the gut with one line because, friends. And I said to her, I might have fucked up teeth, but at least mine are all one color. Narcissa's Vice's teeth are so many different shades of black, white, and grey that every time she smiles, it's like I'm watching Casablanca. To which, after the roast was over, she came up behind me and snatched my wig off. So now we're even.
Oh. I'm
But you
stealing
deserve
that
it.
joke. That was
Great.
good. And that was a better joke than anything Bev did as Val Garland.
Yes.
Eris Envy, master of comedy.
She
I don't
had
know why.
She had so many opportunities to bring up the
Yeah,
ding
Val
dong,
Garland
and
is
she
such a
didn't.
character. You can go so many places with Val Garland.
Yeah.
And I don't think Beverly trusted herself.
No.
I think she
as we
tried.
come to find out, she didn't.
Yeah, and it's sad because I think Beverage is getting in her own way. Did I just call her Beverage?
You sure
Yeah.
fucking did.
Bitch, I'm fucking tired. Beverage was getting in her own way, and it was just, I don't know. Bev is exceptionally talented at what she
Yes.
does. I don't think stand-up is her niche, and she was going to struggle regardless. But I just feel like she made the right choices. She just didn't have the joke.
It just wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Where
was a
are
great-
the jokes?
Where are the jokes? No, it was a great impersonation. It just wasn't funny. And as RuPaul even says in this episode, it's less about the impersonation and more about making him laugh.
But how are you
them
gonna make it
laugh,
funny?
Make them laugh. I only want to make them laugh. As Cynthia Kiss once famously said.
Song.
Sure.
Sure.
Anyway, let's just talk about Hannah.
Yeah.
Cleared 8, left no crumbs.
Oh,
like-
this was a violation. Like, it was villainy. How fucking... It was... I can't even begin to express how much, like, I have respect for Hannah as this character. Because this was a flawless impersonation of Liza, and she was also funny. Like, she
And
ticked both boxes.
She's doing a flawless impersonation of someone who's already won Snatch Game with this
Yeah.
character and yet still added so many new things that like Drag Race viewers hadn't seen.
Yes, and her Liza was so separate from what I had seen of Alexis Michelle and Scarlett Bobo as Liza Minnelli on their respective seasons. Which
I
is
forgot
fucking-
Bobo did Liza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was safe.
Bobo
that's
did it.
why.
She did a good job.
She did a good job.
I
But,
do
like-
remember that, but I just remembered she did Liza. Oh my
Liza.
God. Liza!
Hannah's Liza voice was completely distinct
Yeah.
because it was so over the top and ridiculous and perfect.
Just
She
like
was just
spewing
making fucking gremlin noises up on that stage and having
Literally.
RuPaul in stitches.
I mean, this
Oh, Liza,
was
he goes,
It's almost like random noises where it's like not even. It's not even like Katya being like, or like.
it's like a step like I would definitely say both Hannah and Alexis's Liza's are definitely like in the upper echelon. Like I would say probably top 25 of all time.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would sadly put Jimbo up there as well, but like I'd really have to think about who
Not
else
on
because there's a
Versus the
lot
World.
of good people.
There's a lot
Not
of
a-
good impersonators.
Not up versus the world. She didn't
Was
make it that
slick of
far.
me? Was that slick of me?
No.
No. Okay. I'll
Reya,
I'll
I
go
don't know
down.
if you have any comments about Miss Conda.
Miss Conda.
Something's going on outside.
Oh,
I don't know. My brain is not working right now. I think
it's okay, honey.
Yuri was a bit funnier for me. That's just
That's
the only
fair.
opinion I can come out with.
That's valid.
That's okay.
Fair and valid. Well, oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Molly Poppinz as Orville Peck.
Orville train wreck. Moving on.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. When she said she was gonna do Orville Peck, I loved the choice. I did not like the choices she made after that point. But I love the idea of doing Orville Peck because there is like just so much we don't know. But like for me, with someone like Orville Peck, you have to get the voice right. And she was nowhere close.
What I would say is Orville Peck has this history of being a theatre kid. Like, we know Orville Peck was a theatre kid. And I feel like that is a corner you could go into, comedy-wise, and just make Orville Peck this ridiculously campy theatre kid character. And that would have been so fucking funny. Molly kind of played Orville as the straight man, and it was odd.
It's
Like-
kind of giving like Orville Peck in like Django. I don't know why I thought of Django. Like very like westernized, Western saloon.
It's giving
I would go
Molly
with any
Poppins-
other Western movie other than Django, but sure.
Molly Poppins was doing Orville Peck as Orville Peck on Farmers Only.
She was almost doing like Orville Peck as like Larry the Cable Guy. Like it felt really strange.
It was
Like-
odd.
like if you're gonna do Orville Peck, you have to get like a deep Southern voice. But then you could almost play Orville Peck
Yeah,
the same
sure.
way that Trinity the Tuck played the devil.
Yes, that's what I was. That's kind
I
of
was
what
thinking
I
of
meant.
that too.
Like incredibly femme. Like we know him to be like a fairly like feminine person, at least from the bit we know about him. And I love him. I love his music. So like this was a fun choice for me. It just like and in the choice alone, but the execution just was not there.
It was Gibica.
I didn't like this from the start.
Yeah.
When Molly pulled it out, I was like obviously you can go down the route of like camping him up and like no, I'm not even gonna try that. But I don't know, I just feel like when you do like a mysterious character, like when we don't know something as basic as what they look like, I feel like that's kind of a struggle or a crutch in Snatch Game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I wasn't even like the like. Oh, I've got I was about to say that I've got cans, but I don't know what she said. But I just didn't like this at all.
Open them piss flaps, girl. Let me show you what romance is.
You know what? This is going to be a controversial opinion. I didn't like. Wait, hold on. I think I liked Beverly's more than this.
I would agree with you, honestly.
Because at least Beverly got the ding dong in.
Ding dong! Oh!
She got it
Whereas
in.
I didn't.
But
I didn't laugh at anything Molly did, and I didn't really laugh at anything Beverly did. I laughed at Minnie's opener, and that was it. And that is possibly the one reason why I think those two should have been the bottom two for me.
Who should have been the bottom two?
I was saying that neither Molly or Bev made me laugh at all, whereas I laughed at Minnie's opener, and that was it.
I think we'll talk about the runway. I don't want to
Yeah.
give my full opinion, but shall we move to our final individual?
We shall.
Spankie Jackzon as Barry Humphries as Dame Edna.
Everage. She got the voice right. The voice was really good.
And that was about it for me.
Hello. Oh, that's
Hello.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, dear Cup viewers, I'm very fucking tired right now.
me too.
Yeah, we're doing this at a not very British friendly time.
Especially
work
not British
today.
friendly if you're hungover.
Well, you did that to yourself.
Well, yeah.
Reya.
No, I need
This was really good. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't high for me. Like I wouldn't be like, oh, that was high, definitely. But I think because of the way they structure the placements, for some reason, I'm comfortable with it.
I would have when we get to our final, like when we get to weather placement, so I honestly would have swapped Spankie for Kween Kong.
I too would have swapped Spankie for Kween Kong.
Yeah,
I too would have swapped Spankie for Kween Kong.
I too have a sample
I
size on
wouldn't.
Mars.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, for me, like, I thought the voice was funny, but I personally couldn't remember like much of like what she said compared to like Kween Kong.
I mean, to be fair, you couldn't understand most of the things coming out of her mouth. Like, I can understand an accent pretty well. I listen to Eris all the time. But, like...
Fuck you. You fucking
Okay.
bitch.
Anyway. Yeah. That's Snatch Game.
You listen to Eris all the time. Do your bollocks.
We're going to speed through this because our Brits are very, very tired.
I'm on low power mode.
Not that. So we go to the elimination day. The only person that feels good about their performance in Snatch Game is Conda.
As she should.
Everyone else is worried. And then they start doing impersonations of each other. And then Spankie in confessional is like, all these bitches are cunts. And now I'm gonna start using that in my everyday lexicon. So thank you, Spankie Jackzon.
See,
Yeah,
I feel like in Australia and Aotearoa, that dropping the word cunt isn't as big of an issue as it would be in, say, where America. I also feel like it's pretty similar in the UK, where it just depends what generation you are when you use it. Because God knows Gen Z sprinkle that into everything. But I feel like in Down Under, CUNT is like hello, goodbye, thank you.
Literally. Like I make sure to be very selective about who I say that word around. But anyway, Runway. Somebody runway. Run. Bring it to the runway. Bring it to the hodgepodge. Category is Cirque du Soleil.
I was excited.
I was wondering how they were going to beat the Canada Season 2 girls.
They didn't.
No,
They didn't.
they did
It
not.
was a good runway nonetheless, but they didn't.
There was
But
some
nothing will
particularly
beat
strong looks.
Eve's lion look.
There definitely were strong looks, but I feel like with the Canadians went so many different places compared to the Down Under girls.
Yeah. I just wanted to highlight the fact that RuPaul looks fucking good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mama looked lovely tonight.
I love
Nice to see a new silhouette.
Yeah, I don't normally pull RuPaul's looks because they're mostly just like RuPaul. But like the hood, the pants, the cape, the lining of the cape.
I was going to say the
Do you know
lining.
Mama looks good tonight.
Do you know what? She had a lie-in and she had an extra coffee this morning. She was like, I'm going to put the effort in today.
No, Raven said she was going to put in the
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Raven had a lie-in. And Raven had a
No,
lie-in and had an extra
Zaldo
coffee.
also said he was going to do
Zaldi. Yeah, Zaldi also
sorry.
said. Yeah. You think RuPaul does things for herself?
No, well, I mean, when Zaldi was sewing this, God was in the room with him.
Yeah. I want to recreate this right now. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about this shitty outfit from Minnie Cooper.
No, I like this.
Okay.
This was camp, and let me tell you why.
Please do.
It's giving an interesting shape, and I was cackling, nay, I say howling, every time I saw her scoot around on these fucking Heelys.
Yeah.
That's kind of okay. I'm not gonna lie. She kind of sold it for me. She kind of sold it for me.
The Heelys brought up the look a lot.
The Heelys sent me. I
think, honestly, this is a good drag clown.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is.
I think it is a good drag clown. Yeah.
And it's not trying to be like an elevated or like a high fashion kind of clown. It's just being a clown. And I think it looks fucking great. I think she looks silly, she looks goofy, and she looks fantastical.
I think the only part I don't like, honestly, is the socks. Like, the rest of it I can forgive. I just don't like the socks with this look.
I think the
have those
socks are kind of needed to make the shoes
I'm
work.
pretty sure I also have those socks.
Like, I perform in drag with those socks.
I've seen you do that. Questionable choices were made. No, I thought Minnie was fine. I don't love clowns, so I feel like I'm gonna have a negative
see, I love
bias.
clowns.
I hate clowns.
I love clowns because I'm a narcissist.
Clearly.
Like, this was a fun clown.
Oh,
like, I'm like terrified of clowns, and specifically because of one little makeup detail around the eyes. But this, it didn't have the detail around the eyes, and I'm fine with that.
Scores, starting with Reya.
60.
I'm gonna go with. I'm sorry. I actually do like this. I'm gonna give it a 75.
I'm gonna give it an 85.
75.
Damn, how would you make me the cunt?
Well, if the shoe fits.
And the shoe did fit.
The shoe fits up your ass.
If the Heelys fit.
If the Heelys fit.
Oh, I
Roll
nearly
on.
knocked my front teeth out on a heel.
Ah!
Ah!
Queen Kong!
This queen.
That's Queen Kong. Yes, she's
Yes,
Queen Kong.
she's Queen Kong.
Yes, she's
I
been
don't think
on.
we need to talk about this. I think we just all need to drool over it for 5 minutes and be done with it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ah.
So my thoughts and feelings are: I wish the beard matched the color of the hair.
I
also-
absolutely agree with you.
I think I kind of wish the beard was either fuller or a different texture. Like I want to see
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see more of the type of beard that
Like the curly
Jada
hair
Hud-
beard.
like like a kinky hair texture, like the kind of hair, like what Logan has.
I was
Or
gonna
say
say,
Jada-
literally, you're
Yeah.
talking about my beard.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah, like,
or
it
like
looks-
It's just like that. I'm not
Oh,
here for.
like JJ Shay
Yeah.
Hudson as Saucy Santana.
Or even if
Sure.
it was like something like Stephanie Prince when she did the bearded lady.
Yes, because Stephanie's like
Because hers was,
Stephanie's
like,
got my
braided.
favorite queen look.
I think
I love this coat. I'm not obsessed with the new Delusion bodysuit because it is a completely different color to Queen Kong's skin tone. That being said, I know it was probably hard to source a nude skin suit for Queen Kong because unfortunately we live in a drag culture that doesn't produce things for people of darker skin tones.
Yep.
The coat, however, is serving CUNT.
Yes, no, this coat is everything to me. I think what real for me, I don't mind the bodysuit. I think one very specific detail that kind of throws me off is kind of the stoning like on the chin, like where the beard starts.
Yeah, because it creates a harsh edge where you can just see where the beard is glued down.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it was like stone, if it was almost like stoned, like
If
Right.
Carol Pope was a rock goddess,
really. But otherwise, I really love this.
I'm gonna
Scores,
kick off the
starting with
score.
Reya.
100%. Oh yeah, 100%. There you go.
I'm gonna go with 100. I'm gonna go with a full cup as well. And I will now shut the full cup.
my cup's at like a 75. I gave
You
my
gave
reason.
Minnie Cooper a higher score than this?
Yes, and I'm dead ass.
Controversial.
Stupid.
Only because she's watching. Only because she's watching.
Minnie,
Yeah,
I
be
love
nice.
you, but no.
I'm gonna tag Queen Con in this and say send hate to Eris.
She liked my tweet. She liked one of my tweets about
Queen
the
Kong
cup.
liked your tweet.
Queen Kong knows that this podcast exists. Whether she's watched it is another thing. My cup is full. No. Oh no, I have to give her a 95 because the beard didn't match the hair. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a 95. Sorry, Queen.
I just braided my hair.
Spankie Jackzon.
It's giving sad, sad tears of a clown.
It's giving, what the fuck are these capris?
I just want to right. My thing is, I think the quality of the outfit is really great. I want to know what is going on from the hairline up. Like, what is with the hat? I wish she had like a more stereotypical clown wig,
Right.
and I think this would have been great. I also agree that the length of the bodysuit, the cat suit, could have been like maybe to her ankles, or they could have puffed out in a way that's very reminiscent of Hota Carahota, where she does the big bell bottoms. Like, I really would have preferred that.
But
That being said,
Dakota-
Spankie did cloud makeup for this runway, and this is the best her makeup has ever looked.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really love this makeup on Spankie. I think basically most of the things that Eris said I am gonna hop on board with as well. The hat doesn't seem to fit with, like, the hat and face kind of mismatch the garment, if you will. And I was gonna say something, I forgot. Oh, it's almost giving me like a kind of not as polished version of like Kimchi's black and white look,
But in lavender.
but in lavender duochrome.
Little lavender.
I genuinely have no thoughts for or against this look. I'm just like, it fits the category. Work.
Reya's just vibing today.
I am just vibing with everyone today.
I love that for you.
And then
sis.
Eris walked in.
Oh wow. Scores starting again with Reya.
What did I give Minnie? Did I give Minnie 60?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say this is a perfectly half full cup.
I'm I think I'm gonna give it a 60.
I'm gonna give this a 55.
I'll join you on that 55.
Say
Slay.
the house down boots.
Slay the world. Slay. Yuri Guaii.
Took it in a very interesting direction.
Is it bad that I don't remember this look at all?
Yes, and you should feel bad.
Okay.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I really like this look. I don't know if it fits the category.
I think, okay, so here's my thought process. So the tattooed or the pierced lady is like a common trope in circuses of yesteryear when tattoos were only really worn by criminals or sailors, and especially not women. I think what the issue is Yuri wore this hair that's a very modern style, and it doesn't serve the story of the look very well. I think Yuri should have worn a more dated hairstyle, like say victory curls, and I think it would have got the point across better. I also kind of wish, I mean, I enjoyed the pearl corseting, like it is gorgeous, but I think she maybe should have done it in like red and black and gone for a more 1920s vixen sort of look, along with all the tattoos and stuff. But I still think this is a great look and it does fit the theme for me.
Yeah, I get it for the theme as well because I very much get like tattooed lady, obviously. But yeah, like if it was almost like a Marie Antoinette kind of hair, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Like, kill the Marie Antoinette references. No.
Sorry, not exactly Marie Antoinette kind of hair, but like kind of hair inspired from like.
No, totally, I got you.
This is me showing that I am young and uneducated. So yes. So
are you?
I really do love.
Are you an uneducated slut? Perhaps.
I am.
Oh.
I did not go to college after high school, so.
Oh.
So, but nonetheless, it's a solid look. I there's something I really like about the pasties for some reason. I don't know. But otherwise, I enjoy it.
Score, starting with Reya.
Logan's just going to me first to get out of the way, and then I can be quiet for another 5 minutes.
Yes.
3/4 full, because I can't remember it. I'm really sorry, Yuri.
I'm going to give this a 90.
You went out of turn.
I mean, that's fine. I'll also give this a 75.
You know what?
Oh God, Lord Jesus. Not a.
Look at me being a bitch.
I'll agree with Eris for once. Beverly Killz.
No.
Really?
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
Okay.
The placement of the tulle on the dress is giving me penetration, Hollywood recycled realness.
No, don't do that to Bev.
I like this outfit. I just don't like the placement of the tulle.
No, do you know what the placement of the tull's giving me?
What is it
a
giving
bad
me?
version of Lala Ree's bone bag.
No.
I see it, kinda.
I kind of see it.
And in the words of Lala Ree, I got fans like Katana, but these hands Sonya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like she tried hard to kind of pad her body according to the dress, because especially around the leg area, it's very ill-fitting.
Her hips are a lot lower than they are in real life.
Yeah.
And it gives her this elongated torso, which like looks good, but then you're not padding your body properly.
Right.
Does it look good?
I like the dress itself. I think the hair looks good. The proportions are off.
Just pull the hip pads up. Like
literally. But no, I like the dress itself. I think it's all fine and good. But go ahead, Reya.
I want Beverly to put the whip away and just forget about it. I'm tired of it. I'm done. I don't need to see you with a whip anymore.
Has she brought it out more than once?
It was her entrance.
Her entrance, yeah.
Okay, and did she do it again after that, other than this?
I'm done.
She did it again because she did this.
So she did it twice. I don't have an issue with that. I think
in 4 episodes, though.
Yeah, but it was like her entrance look was a cowboy, and this is a lion tamer. It makes thematic sense. Now, if she brought it out like last week, then I would have been fucking confused because she was
cheering the drag brunch. We want to welcome you.
We want to welcome. Oh my God.
Kamara says
drag
welcome, and Beverly just fucking. Anyway, no, I can't. I have mixed feelings. I'm with feelings, as Lady Morgana once said.
I feel
like
it would fit. It would be better fitting for like someone like taller than Beverly, maybe.
I like the idea of the lion tamer is a lion. It's kind of like I don't know. It's giving Lady Boom Boom thought process. I don't know how to explain it. I really I enjoy it as an idea. It gives me a little bit of the Ellie Diamond's Calder line. I'm making too many references to other
Ellie Diamond.
Ellie.
I like the hair.
Why don't you call me Ellie Diamond?
Slay.
Reya's going home.
And Beverage's makeup looks really good, and I love the headpiece. My only thing with the gown is I think I wish the tulle was higher up, but other than that, I think she looks lovely.
Scores starting with Reya.
I'm gonna give it.
I'm gonna be a massive cunt and say 30.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Not to really Beveragino kill Eliana.
I really did not like this look, and I'm going home.
That's fine.
To our Spotify viewers, what Reya is doing to the screen currently is what is known as idiocity.
Eris?
Oh, the lineup moved. I'm gonna give this I want to say 70, but maybe that's bad. I'm gonna give this a 69.
Are you sure?
No, not really. I could have done with hearing everyone else's opinions.
Well, I said 40.
No, you said 30.
You said 30.
You said 30.
Okay, 40 I can accept. 30 is like Lallery bagball law.
Sam!
No. I'm gonna give this. See, I gave Yuri a 75, so I'm gonna give this a 70.
I'm also gonna give this a 70. Moving on! Molly Poppinz!
Okay.
I mean...
Oh my god, it's a clown in the trans pride flag colours, just like Reya.
You know what? I'm too tired to care.
Love you, bitch. I really like this. It's giving interesting angular movements. It's giving duochromatic. I love the hair. Did not love how much the lace stuck out because it was a different color to the white face, but I love the makeup. I love the stripes, and I think this is really cool. Is it the most amazing drag clown ever? No. If I saw this at a bar, would I go over to this person and be like, you look fucking sick? Absolutely.
Did you guys catch Molly teleporting during placements?
No.
Wait, what do you mean?
I saw a tweet about that.
Yeah.
Molly telepopping.
Obviously, the editing this episode wasn't up to par.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't remember if they were declaring Molly as safe, but because it cut to Spankie. So like Molly was like smiling, and then it cut to Spankie, and Molly's behind her like. It was so. I'll find it and I'll put it in the group chat.
Please,
but it was
please.
so odd.
I only got to watch this episode once, so I'm missing a lot of like the things I would normally see in a second run through. Scores starting with Reya.
Who did I give a 50 to?
Bitch, I don't
Minnie.
remember. Minnie.
Huh?
I think you gave it
Minnie.
to Minnie.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say 70 for this one then.
I'm going to give this. I gave Minnie an 85, didn't I? I'm going to give this a 95. Actually, no, I'm going to give this a 90. No, I'm going to give this a 91.25.
I can't believe you gave Minnie an 85.
Decide.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you gave Molly a higher score than Kween Kong.
I did not like.
Sam, give your score.
85.
70. We're moving on. I want to go home.
Logan is so ready to throw something at me.
Here's one of those.
Anaconda. This is beautiful and fabulous.
I love this. Yeah, no.
She
Anaconda did great.
Did she come to this runway before 9? Because she ate.
Shut up.
Off Eris.
Just shut up.
I'm falling apart.
We're all just really tired and gay and mentally ill.
85. Get this fucking done with.
My cup is full.
I'm at a 95.
90. Is this it? Oh, that's it. Yay. Favorite look of the runway.
Minnie Cooper.
You fucking cunt.
These are actually decent elephants with Minnie Cooper's outfit, but I'm going to say Kween Kong.
Anaconda. Reya.
I don't know, Queen. I'll just say Queen.
Great, cool. What happened in Untucked? I don't even remember. Beverly can't convince herself that she did well. Minnie apologizes for hurting Beverly's feelings. Molly is very confused as to where she stands in the competition. All right. Results. We have a winner. To nobody's surprise, it's Anaconda.
She ate.
Do we agree? I think I do.
I do.
Is she friends with Pomora because she ate?
Reya disagreed because she said it earlier and she said Yuri made her laugh more.
Okay.
I remember.
It made me laugh more, but after looking at the runways, it makes sense.
Cool. Spankie and Yuri were in the top. Or in we're high.
And I would have swapped Spankford for Kween Kong.
I think I agree.
Spankford.
Lord Spankford.
I am ready to destroy you. I'm going home. Anyway, Kween Kong was safe. Molly is low. Bottom two is Minnie Cooper and Beverly Killz. Do we? I guess.
I would have swapped Minnie for Molly.
Reya.
And this isn't
my
about my
love.
Minnie Cooper bias. I personally do believe that Minnie made me laugh at least twice, but I did not get a single laugh out of
You know,
Mollifer
I think I'm gonna
Poppinz.
agree with you.
Oh my god, slay.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree there.
reluctantly, I think I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that's not what happened. Minnie and Beverly lip
Oh, boy.
sync to
Oh, boy.
Dance in the Dark by Lady Gaga. I have been waiting for this song to be a lip sync song. This is my second favorite Lady Gaga song.
Yeah.
I'm curious if y'all could guess my favorite.
Alejandro.
No,
It's not Born This Way, is it?
no. Reya, do you have a guess?
I don't know. Shallow.
No, that wouldn't
Absolutely
actually
not.
surprise me. Is it John
Not.
Wayne?
No.
Oh.
Similar
Wayne's
vein to
good,
Shout.
though.
It's You and I.
You
Oh, of
and
course.
I.
Yeah. So this was a lip sync that happened specifically on the front of one
Okay.
super duper Minnie Cooper.
I have thoughts and feelings I'd like to express.
Like you
I
haven't been
think-
this whole time.
I think when Minnie went wrong is she got into the beat of the song, but she didn't get into the emotion and the lyrics of the song. Whereas Bev was performing this more like a ballad. She was giving every single emotion she could into the lyricism of the song and the meaning of the song. I think Minnie went wrong trying to do this like deranged clown act, which I guess makes sense for what she was wearing. But I think had this been like, say if this songs would switch, so we got Starstruck this week instead of like Dance in the Dark, I think what Minnie did wouldn't have looked so outlandish in comparison. But I just think the way Minnie performed this was just a little too much energy. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of
Kenya Michaels.
yes, Kenya Michaels doing
Yeah.
Natural Woman. She's doing too much for the song and not getting into the emotion of it.
Spin, 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 spin.
Well, it's
What it
behind the
ga-
trees.
What it gave me was like a similar but different vibe to like the queens that like know all the words to the song, but all they do through the whole song is like cartwheel shablam, cartwheel dip, cartwheel splat on the ground. Like that's all they do. And call themselves a dancing queen when you're not. You can just do acrobatics pretty
I have
well.
a name.
But like, I'm not talking about you. This one time, I'm not talking about you. So don't think everything is about you, bitch.
Eris, you
Anyway.
can't lip sync.
You know what? I'm gonna crawl into that fucking caravan window and I'm cutting up that raggedy purple shit you call hair off tonight, bitch. Anyways, after just getting
You
violently
can't
assaulted,
drive either.
I will. You know what? I'm a northerner. I can walk.
Brilliant.
This is the second time this entire weekend I've been assaulted by a drag queen. So thank you, Reya.
You told me earlier. You said that to me earlier.
You fucking bitch.
Anyway, it gave me like Minnie's intentions were very good. I do agree with you, Eris. It just like right energy, wrong song.
Yeah.
Whereas I think when we look back, if we end up doing a top like individual lip sync performance of if we do that kind of video, which would be fun to do for the year, Bev is gonna be on there. I thought Bev absolutely slayed this in every way that I wanted someone to do this song.
I think what I'm getting from Minnie now is I'm realizing Minnie performs in a way that's similar to Tammy Brown. I think she needed a song like "There's No Business Like Show Business" or
even Starstruck. Honestly, you brought it up, but like
I think she
even
probably would have
Starstruck
done really well to that. But
Yeah.
I agree, Bev felt every single emotion during this song. And if it wasn't for Minnie zippity doo daying back and forth on the stage, I'm sure the hairs on the back of my neck probably would have stood up.
Yeah.
That annoyed me so much. It was like a
It
fly
did.
that you just there was just
I thought it was camp. I'm not gonna lie, but I
I've got my
agree.
fly
Bev
swatter
did win
here.
this lip sync.
Sam.
Beverly turned it out. It left no crumbs. Minnie did too much. End of story.
Bev is a great lip syncer, and
It
I don't know
really
what
is.
I don't know what I was expecting from Bev, but I don't necessarily know if it was great lip syncer. And like she's done both ends of the spectrum where she did like the tricks and whatever last week, and she did like the truly listening to the song thing in this one. Do I think she's probably gonna go home next week? Yes, but I'm excited to see her lip sync again.
Right.
Like that's gonna be
Honestly,
fun.
I think what really sent it over, sent it for me was Bev crying and all the black
Makeup
makeup
Oh my
smears down
God.
her face.
It gave
Yeah.
me a little bit of Alaska doing If I Were Your Woman.
But except
Yeah.
I don't remember Bev like doing this or whatever.
Oh no, she grabbed her eyeliner.
Oh,
hmm.
Yeah, at one point she like grabbed her eyeliner because she was like, I'm just feeling the emotion of the song.
I'm willing to bet she probably had black lash glue because that stuff runs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like you get your fingers on that and that's going everywhere.
Yeah.
The
Also,
thing is,
go ahead, sorry.
sorry.
No, you're fine.
The way that, because obviously Beverly, this is her second time lip syncing. This is Minnie's first. I honestly thought they were setting up Beverly just to like be like, all right, you're done, ta-ra. But
Me too.
yeah, I was a little bit shocked because I thought like, I think they're gonna keep Minnie just because it's like, whoa, look what she's doing. She's quirky. She's being funny during a serious lip sync. And normally they like that, and then they were just like, no.
No, sorry. We already have another old person. We can sacrifice
Yeah.
one. Also, I think this is the first Down Under lip sync that was not an Australian singer.
Mm.
Maybe.
I think so.
I think so.
Although knowing Lady Gaga, she'll
get
probably method act and say that
starstruck
she's
with
10% Australian.
Absolutely. But
Wait, let me.
Yeah.
I thought Ollie Alexander from Years and Years was British.
well, I count Kylie.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah,
I
because Ollie
count-
Alexander is British.
In the same
Yeah, I
vein
was-
that Nicki Minaj is not a Canadian artist.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
actually, did you know Nicki Minaj is British? She went to school with Margaret Thatcher. I love that
Anyway,
reference.
we sadly have to say goodbye to the super duper
Cooper
super
Trooper,
trooper Minnie
Paratrooper.
Cooper. Super trooper, like they're gonna
Oh.
find me.
I was so sad.
Smiling like the song.
This season's not going to be the same without Minnie. I'm gonna
Honestly, yeah.
I'm gonna miss the drama every episode. I'm not gonna lie. I was here for it.
Yeah.
Bev broke the Minnie Cooper curse, I guess.
She sure did.
She did.
But also, again, Minnie, thank you for watching. If you are watching this specific episode, we love you. Come on the pod, Minnie. Come on the pod. I would scream, cry, and throw up.
And I'll say the same thing to Bombay, since I know you watch us too.
Well, it's not. Bombay's probably not watching Down Under. Anyway, next week, girl groups.
Go groups.
Seemingly. Very excited.
I'm excited to see what team Beverage gets assigned to, because I feel like I know that team will be in the bottom.
God damn it.
We also see that there's a little bit of drama between Kween Kong and Bev next week. It feels like Queen's coming out of her shell, and there's probably something arising between them. Oh no, we saw a little bit of something and talked, but I didn't.
Now Minnie's gone, so someone has to fight with Beverly.
I was gonna say it's Beverly versus everyone at this point.
It was Minnie versus everyone, and
the
now
world.
Beverly versus the world. Anyway, we're all clearly very fucking tired, so we're gonna go.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Bye.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
Not that.
I don't want tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cilla Black.
So good. Tonight so good. This is one.
Hey, yo, you wanna be in my